the evolution of my sales training program is, when I first created it, was stand-up sales and negotiating. And it isn't about negotiating, it's actually about collaboration. You go in and you help the customer buy. And when you can switch to that position, when you're actually there to help the customer out, it's amazing how the salesperson changes, because it's not about overcoming an objection, it's about actually helping the people get what they want. And it's amazing how it works.
So that's kind of revolutionary. You're putting the salesperson and the prospect on the same side of the table.
Oh, absolutely. You're there to help them get what they want.
Okay, now that is, to a certain extent, stereotypically against what you spent years in the automobile sales business,
right,
which has all sorts of negative stereotypes and associations where it's an adversarial relationship. So what did you learn from that business?
Well, I know that I never particularly enjoyed selling cars. I enjoyed being the service manager. I like helping people. And I mean, it's not like, yeah, the automobile business was not something that was a lot of fun. You watch people, I watched the guys who made a lot of money in the business. I watched them actually mislead people. I walked by this one guy's office one day, and he was talking to the customer. He said, yes, this Buick has the same fine engine as a Cadillac in it. And it didn't. There was no truth to it at all.
Okay.
Absolutely. And he laughed about it afterward. And I mean, because it was such a crazy thing, there was laughter about this particular guy who could tell anybody anything. That's not the automobile business of today. I don't think you'll find that, but I really don't want to give automobile people a bad rap, because there's a lot I've got a guy that I buy my cars from. I love him. He does a great job for me.
You say that most salespeople are too predictable. What does that mean?
Well, if you have somebody too predictable, what happens? Average situation. What happens when you walk into an automobile dealership? Every salesperson.
How can I help you? What are you looking for today?
Yeah, they all are this. They're the same thing. It's after 4 minutes of conversation with the average salesperson, the average prospect could kick back and go to sleep, because it's going to be the same stuff over and over and over. But it's about the salespeople understand their product, but they don't understand people.
Sounds like they're not listening.
No, they aren't listening. But nobody teaches the salesperson who's been trained in a product. They don't teach them how to listen.